Twitch channel, and I just catch him on YouTube a couple days later.
Yeah,
You got it.
Works.
I did Beacon just because I like watching it at weird hours and everything. Anyway, hello guys, we're live. Hello. Hi. We were having a very, very long conversation about how Where's Waldo is Where's Wally, and they changed the name for the US market for some reason, and we're all very confused. So that's the headspace we're in right now on this Monday.
Wally's exists here. We have that name.
I know. It's probably more common of a name than Waldo.
I've never met a Waldo.
I've never met a Waldo either. Maybe that's why they
Maybe you need to look
it.
more closely.
Maybe that's why they changed it. Because
That's
we
a good
don't know
joke.
Waldos.
That's a very good joke.
It was, yeah.
It could be they changed it to a name that nobody had on purpose so that, like, nobody would get teased in
We'd have to
elementary
find
school
him.
or anything. I don't know.
It's so
Well,
Or
they-
maybe
yeah,
he's
they
out there
changed it to a
somewhere.
They changed it to Waldo, and no one got teased in elementary school ever again.
Yep,
He's,
never.
never. Nope.
Solved
He's,
it.
solved it. Crushed it. Crushed it. 10 out of 10, no notes. Yeah. Last time on Dragon Ball Z,
Vegeta. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
bruh,
Hey, it worked.
bruh. Y'all made it back to Zephrah. Had some conversations. We're gonna have more conversations in the morning. And I think that's kind of where we left off. Before we take it away, because I'm terrible at doing this, let's engage the algorithm really quickly.
Everybody strap in.
For more of our completely random thoughts about children's books.
Check us out on
I'm
Patreon,
just saying-
where we talk about, probably we'll be talking about it more in depth.
Where
after
that is one of
session.
the least weird things we discussed.
Probably.
To be honest with
Probably.
you,
Accurate.
if you even join the Patreon, you can join these conversations once a month. Don't worry about
That's
it. It's
true.
worth it. Shh.
But
It's
you can
worth
support
the-
us for as little as $1 instead of paying the ridiculous sub fees on Twitch. Although gift subs are 35% off right now for Black Friday. Just want to point that out. And we also have a merch store, Fourth Wall, on Fourth Wall, Propelled Gamers shop.fourthwall.com. Anyways, you guys,
And if you don't want to do any of those things,
yeah, just like, comment, and subscribe. Engage the algorithm.
exactly.
Tell your friends. Share the stream. Retweet.
Hit the follow button.
Post
at
it.
least. Do
Hit the
something.
follow. Hit the follow button. Yeah, exactly.
Read Skeet.
And if your name is Waldo, we
Please
want to
Let
hear
us
from
know.
Let us
Yeah.
know. We want to
We're looking
find
for
you.
you.
We want
Yeah.
to find you.
We've been searching for so long, and I think we just give up at this point. Just let us know who you are.
And also, if you
We're starting to
happen to
wonder if
know
you even
where
exist.
Carmen Sandiego is, that would also be extremely helpful.
Oh my god. Poor
There's a
memory
bounty on
unlocked.
Carmen Sandiego. It's $50. Just whisper Aang in disc. Just tell me where she is.
When I
Poor
first
thing.
heard of Carmen Sandiego when I was a little kid, I thought that her name was Arm, and she was in San Diego.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, that's where she is, guys. I solved it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is Carmen Sandiego? I don't know. She's in San Diego.
Yeah, right.
It's right there.
I didn't realize it was a name. Also, thank you for no one for doing the joke from Anchorman. I appreciate you guys. Anyways,
I said when I was a little kid.
yeah. That movie came out and I saw it when I was 11, so it kind of skews it a little bit. Anyways,
Anchorman?
yeah.
Anchorman was 04. I was like 18.
I swear it was earlier than that. Okay, I was 13 when
It
that
was
came out and
04.
I saw it.
Anyway,
Milk was a terrible choice. Moving on. Y'all finished on a long rest. So as you wake up in the morning, what do you all want to do?
Well, certain something
Yeah.
was what was brought up before said long rest, actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Kate asked
totally forgot about that. Yeah.
about something. Luca will just respond in Draconic to Cade. It's a warning that will be heeded. Nothing to worry about.
Very well. I do hope that if the time comes, there will be more detail on the matter.
Oh, with luck, it won't matter. None will be needed.
I'll say an extra prayer tonight then, just in case.
Oh, well. Thank you. I hope it's not that dire.
Now, with that, Kate will head off to sleep, passing by a plethora of red flags that someone just staked outside one of the buildings.
Red flags. Get your red flags here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Where are we going the next morning?
Everywhere.
I think we're going to have a more lengthy discussion with the leadership of Zephrah concerning next steps. I think.
That's what Finnick remembers.
yeah, that was the plan.
Okay. Sorry, it's only been a night, but it feels like it's been a week.
Crazy how that works out. I feel like an idiot. I was playing Kenku FM only to my computer.
Not that
I was
one.
wondering why it seemed like there were too few icons on the bar here.
Yep. That's why. I was like, I have it open and it's playing. Why can I not hear it? Ew.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, anything you guys wish to accomplish before you... Anything else you all wish to accomplish before you take a long rest?
Nope, not before.
I'm good.
Although I think Luca sleeps particularly squarely that night.
Okay.
Okay, that actually leads me to question. How does Luca usually sleep? More blob? More spherical?
It turns back into a cube.
Okay.
It's just much smaller than the usual
Oh,
one that tries to eat you in a dungeon. I figured
So-
out how long it would be on a side because I'm that kind of nerd and I forget what it was offhand, but I know I figured it out and I could probably find it again and let you know.
okay. But that's how Luca usually goes to sleep. So
Yeah,
in
it
this
usually
instance-
turns into sort of the gelatinous cube shape.
in this instance, it's there's
Kind
more
of tense. Sharper edges.
hard line, basically. Hard lines.
Yeah.
More dense.
Not more dense. More tense.
Firm.
Normally it has the consistency of like a brownie, but tonight it's like a D6.
That way.
Putting it in terms we can all understand.
Sharp. That's sharp.
What does it fly like a D6?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Finnick could accommodate that.
I just read the chat. I just read the Twitch chat.
God damn it, Jess.
Damn it, Jess. That needs to be the next line of merch. Right there. Just damn it,
Yeah.
Jess.
Yeah.
1000% agree.
That needs to go on a coffee mug, 100%.
Or make like a t-shirt that's like weirdly pixelated, like shirt, like polo, like Jessa wears, with like the turtle kind of merging with
Oh my
it, so you
God.
can wear a shirt. that looks
Oh,
like-
yes. I love that. I love that idea so much.
Oh my god. Yeah, we'll talk more about this later. Because it's kind of funny.
If you're on Patreon, you might hear about this.
You might.
Everything that crosses our neurons.
When our one brain
Here,
cell we
Patreon is
share
the place
links
to be.
up.
What was that, Ang?
I hear Patreon is the place to be.
I hear it is too.
Ooh.
Just don't subscribe through the app.
Yeah, let's go to the website.
Yeah. Anyways, you'll hit your long rest buttons in the morning. What do y'all want to do?
So I've got an elixir of flight for today, and if I can get a short rest in the morning, I'll do a healing and a boldness, and then I will have a potion of mind reading ready tomorrow, I believe. And that's it for me.
Cool. You guys do potions, do your normal,
Morning workout.
yeah.
Typical routines. But this time with fresh air.
Cool. Totally lost my train of thought there. Yeah, where are you guys up to in the morning?
Wherever they want us.
Okay.
It's back to the
Their
same building we had
meeting.
the meeting at last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what they said.
Yeah.
If they picked a destination,
They did
location,
not.
spot.
They just said that we'd talk more in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll find us.
Okay. I think Derek would find you guys in the morning. Probably eating after you guys finish eating breakfast, give you guys a little bit of time. If you guys are finished with everything you need to do this morning, we can have our discussion whenever.
I think Cyrus is looking kind of visibly antsy. And he'll just kind of, like, as soon as he said, whenever we're ready, he'll just like set down his fork and just be like, I am ready now. Whenever you want.
I think Luca's probably been a bit distracted through breakfast, sort of glancing between Cade and Demi, but doesn't say anything and sort of similarly perks up at the opportunity to do something else.
I think that every time Demi makes eye contact with Luca, she'll just turn her head back to her plate and kind of play with her food and act like they didn't happen.
And I think I have absolutely no idea that anything's happening between you two. I'm not even going to roll. I'm just going to say Cyrus would have no idea.
Finnick wouldn't be paying much attention.
Kay's definitely noticing, but he is not drawing any attention to it or making it seem like he knows what's up. He's just going about as normal. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm ready. Hey,
Yeah, I don't
Cyrus,
like being
what
in
did you
one
end
place
up
too long.
putting together today? Try to ease the tension.
Sorry, was that to me? I
Mhm.
didn't hear.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I did not hear that. That was to me.
No
Well,
worries.
what was the question?
Oh, Kay was just asking Cyrus what he put together for the morning for his seemingly random concoctions for the day, just to kind of ease some of the tension.
Oh,
getting up.
an elixir of flight. If anybody wanted to take the scenic route down off the mountain, I guess.
You know, Cyrus, if you took that potion yourself, you could kind of just like float along and kind of have a little bit of swagger to you. We could call you Hot Boy Cyrus.
Demi, don't take this the wrong way, but nobody's called me Hot Boy Cyrus since college.
Everyone has a type.
He blushes
Kate's
just a
got
little
his-
bit.
Kate's got his whole gauntleted hand just over his face. Oh no.
Well, to answer your question, sir, I think we're more than ready to have this conversation.
Okay. Sounds good. Kind of walk off to go find Corin.
Derek, are we meeting in the same building as last night?
Yeah, oh, yes.
Perfect. We'll meet you there.
Yes. And you'll see him walking back across the courtyard probably like 2 minutes, probably like a minute later with Corin, heading up to the normal building where you guys met last time. So,
I think Cyrus will just walk out in front and kind of run walking and trying to hustle a little bit, like a video game escort quest where it's a little bit faster than everybody else's walking speed, but not as fast as your running speed. He's just anxious to. He seems like he's anxious to get done with this.
Focus target Cyrus / follow. I'm glad Katie enjoyed that.
Trust him not to step in any AoEs.
Yeah. Or get me stuck behind the damn rock.
Or one of those stupid cactuses.
plot twist, it's the Skyrim rock.
Son
Yeah,
of a bitch.
there will be like a corner in the road, and he'll just like walk around the corner, and then you'll immediately fail because you lost sight of me. and you got to start all over.
Oh man, what was the joke? What was the joke on Thursday? It's the guy walks faster than our walking speed and slower than our running speed.
Yeah.
Damn.
The worst invention ever in MMOs. Yeah, you guys follow him into the building. I think Corin's probably just getting seated at the far end of the table in the room. It's just you, Derek, and Corin when you all walk into the space. Derek kind of takes a seat too. So with the shipping lane open, I'm interested in thoughts on next steps.
Well, personally, I would like to get to Craghammer as soon as possible. Someone there, I have it on good authority, may have news about where my loved ones are. I understand that that's not really a trip we want to risk until we can deal with the situation at Westron, which seems to be something
It's
you all wanted us to take care of anyway.
most of a continent away.
Due respect, sir, but this is my family.
Understandable.
But if there's something else you need done, we're here to serve. You just asked us for our thoughts. And those are
Yeah.
mine.
Anyone have any other thoughts or suggestions? Places they need to go?
Well, I certainly second the suggestion to make Craghammer our next long term
Yeah.
for the purposes of finding Cyrus's family, but also as a member of a scale bearer is there searching for whereabouts of another who may be of great help to our cause.
Oh, then I agree. That sounds like a good destination.
I think from the point of view of allies currently shut off, after West Run, Craghammer certainly makes the most sense. Especially with Daxio fallen.
Oh, I didn't hear that Daxio had fallen.
I mean, I assume as much.
No word
Cyrus.
from them?
Cyrus, the crates that the lizardmen were moving in those carts were from Fort Daxio. They're stamped with the emblem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then Singorn is God knows where. So that seems to be in another day issue.
And this is the second time, isn't it?
Yes.
That they've fucked off.
Yes. Mhm.
Where did they end up the first time?
The Feywild.
Fuck.
Oh.
Well, I'm always ready to go back there.
Hopefully this time with a little more preparation.
Well, for me, there was no preparation. I was just in my study and then all of a sudden appeared there.
But where in the Feywild we don't know because we can't talk to anyone who found them last time, unfortunately. But we do know that's where they fucked off to.
DM, do I know what they look like?
Who looks like...
Singorn.
Oh, it's a city.
It's a city.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, there's maps of the city that exist, so
Oh, yeah.
you would know what to look for.
I'm gonna send the Morrigan a message.
Huh?
Okay.
That's a wild card being played. Holy shit.
Okay, go for it.
I usually plan out my messages, but we're just gonna go for this. Who wants to count for me? Thanks. Hi. Remember us? I appeared in front of you, though you knew me before. Looking for Singorn. Any ideas?
6 words left.
Okay, that's it?
Yep.
Can you mark off the spell, please?
You got it.
You hear nothing back because I rolled a 98.
Worth a shot.
Worth a shot. I would say you are pretty in tune with the arcane. You have a feeling your signal got lost in the planar travel.
So do the rest of us see Demi doing this? Like, do we hear what you're saying?
Most definitely.
Because I think it's news to us that you know the Morrigan.
No, well,
No.
okay, so above game really quick. You all know that I know who she was because I gushed over her when I met her. And I explained that I've spent my whole life studying the
The Feywild,
Feywild
yeah.
and different
Mhm.
planes. So she's like my idol.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, you're trying to send a message to someone you've heard of.
No.
And
Well, I
Matt.
met her.
No. You've met them. Demi met them.
We've... the old Demi did.
The new Demi
new
met
one
So
them
the
too.
new
New
too.
one was face to face.
And I think that's news to us.
No, it's not.
No.
Okay.
You were there, bud.
Yeah, you were there.
That was with the old Demi.
No, they pulled the new
Wait, both.
Demi in and they had a conversation before shit went sideways.
All right, I don't remember that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, sorry, I'm a little slow on the uptake right now.
All good.
It
Carry
happens.
on.
Yeah.
It was that Fey magic, you know, it just makes time a little wonky.
It's a weird soup.
Oh no, he failed his wisdom saving throw. He lost that memory.
Good soup.
Technically, he did, right? Was it? Or he
did,
wasn't
yeah.
one of the ones that forgot.
Yeah, I did before I got it back. But no, I remembered just above game that we were there with the old Demi, and then we like ran and then landed, you know, back in the material plane, and then it was new Demi at that point. But no, you're right. Like it was new Demi for a little bit
Yeah.
toward the end. Yeah.
And then Dragon showed up very pissed.
Yeah.
We still don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Carry on.
Clarification, we do know that it was somebody on a dragon, just to clarify that.
Yes.
And if the dragon is
thought it was
angry
just a
enough,
dragon.
does it really matter which one?
Nope, it does not.
Also, if you subscribe to Patreon and watch the post-game videos, you would know which dragon it is.
That's true.
Anywho. No, I think you've... Corrin will kind of speak up. I think you've opened a supply lane for the Resistance. A little too close to home, but still a good move. Opening West Run for travel seems logical. After that, finding an army beyond what the Resistance has seems the smart move, and that would be Craghammer. It's not
And
us.
you.
Well,
You're included. This was part of the whole deal. The reason we're opening up Stilben is to make it safer for you to come out into the open.
Same thing with bring up West Run.
Yes.
You can be the best judge of whether now is the right time to come out of the shadows, but this is all progressing toward that goal.
Exactly. No, and I know.
So, Western first, and then on to Craghammer.
I think it makes the most sense. I think the Resistance is probably pushing for West Run as well with you all, I imagine.
What can you tell us about what's happening in Western? Have you heard anything?
Beyond the ramblings of Umbrasil, I imagine not much is happening there. More of his insanity from before.
Umbrasil insane. I thought he was just the greedy one.
How greedy does a dragon have to be to get known as the greedy one?
No, I believe it's Thordak who's the greedy one and hoards all of it. I believe Umbrasyl was the hunter. And probably the one least tied to it. He hoards things, but hoards information, hoards people. He's... won't be easy prey.
Oh, I'm not. With the 6 of us against a dragon, I'm not sure the dragon's the one who's prey in this situation.
No. But from what little we know about him prior, little, very little, he was hunted from lair to lair that he established before the Chroma Dynasty. He is incredibly protective and evasive.
And you think he's in Westren?
Yes. More likely or not, he's in Gat Shadow north of Western.
So,
Well,
okay, so what's in
east.
Westren that we need to do?
He controls the city from the mountain. I think you've already met some of the people under his control.
Yeah.
And it obviously blocks multiple ways of travel. It's an issue. Not to mention he uses the people underneath his control to acquire more goods. To what end, I have no idea.
So you want us to walk into Westren, even though we're pretty sure a lot of the people there are mind controlled, and you want us to make our way up to Gat's Shadow and
Kill a dragon.
slay the
Well,
dragon?
I wouldn't recommend walking into
So-
Westrun, but
Well,
So
what
can
would you
I just be
recommend?
the
That's why
one-
we're having this meeting. Sorry, Anne, go ahead.
Can I just be the one to say that's fucking stupid? Excuse my language, but I just want to make sure we're clear. You want us to walk into this city and kill the fucking dragon, and you just walk right in? Like, to be honest, that's dumb. And I do some stupid shit.
He's right about that. He does.
I just want to make sure I'm real clear before I say no.
Well, I'm certain that putting the sword to the dragon and making sure he stays down is the end goal for this particular mission, but there are
What
probably plenty of
do you
paths we have
need?
available to us.
What do you need us to accomplish in Western in order to clear the road to Craghammer?
Well, we need the city no longer under Bristol's control. It's the same reason why the Resistance has tried to reestablish itself in Tourist Field and has tried to establish itself in Westrun.
So if you think, okay, so if Umbrasil has the city under his control, but he's not there, he's up in the mountains in Gat Shadow,
Yeah.
it sounds like we should head there. Because walking into the city where he's mind controlling everybody is like walking into a death trap. It seems to me.
You know, that sounds kind of like a death trap to me too. I don't mean to butt in. But
I'm just trying.
I'm gonna be honest. Well, look, I've done some dumb shit. I like to kill things. I put myself in bad situations, but like, I don't like death traps. I don't think that sounds like a fun idea.
I'm not saying this is a bad idea. I'm asking for more information.
No.
What do you
a
want us
bad
to do?
idea to me.
I fucking told you.
Might I make a suggestion? We stir up enough trouble in Westrun to draw the dragon out, because as much as walking into a city full of mind-controlled civilians is a death trap, it is more so a death trap to purposefully go into an ancient dragon's lair and look for a fight.
I mean, they both seem like bad options, but
Where-
that one probably seems better.
Because almost literally, an ancient dragon's lair, it controls the very air you breathe. We will not last long in a fight like that.
Or we just don't go at all and we go find Cyrus's daughter.
That will require us to go through all of Umbrasil's controlled territory and try to remain undetected all the while he already knows we're out here and will probably be looking for us.
Well, my personal opinion is we've done enough for these people here that they should just transport us to where we need to go, but that's just a humble wizard's opinion.
What if while traveling we draw out Umbrasil and we're able to fight him somewhere outside the city? We wouldn't really have choice of place, I'm sure, but at least it wouldn't be with throngs of his minions at our backs.
Yeah, I think heading to Western, we have to choose between going into his lair or fighting him when he's surrounded by minions. But maybe it's possible to draw him out into the open someplace. But I don't know if I love the idea of trying to sneak past him to get to Craghammer. And then even if we're successful, then we're stuck in Craghammer with dragons all around. We need to crack open this egg so we can get all the folks in Craghammer out.
Luca, can we see your map?
Oh, sure. It will kind of find a way to flip its cloak inside out while it is still wearing it. And then just sort of twist around and like spread it out on the table.
Right. Okay. So
I guess let me know if you need me to take it off. I guess I might as well just take it off and it'll ooze out from under the cloak. And then stand up again.
I feel like they could ooze through the cloak to turn it inside out, essentially, but they're turning themselves to the other side of the cloak.
Yeah. It's like when you wear your t-shirt inside out, it means the entire universe is wearing your shirt except for you.
That's a lot to unravel.
You're welcome. Anyway,
oh, fuck.
Luca takes its cloak off and spreads it out on the table with the map.
And then just an above game reminder: this map we found when we were at that one stronghold across that bridge. We found the map of Westrund that has all the marks located on it.
Yeah.
So we have like on this map we have all those places to like know where to.
I guess, Cyrus, would you be able to take up maintaining the map with your alchemical tinkering?
Oh, sure. I'm not sure I'll be as good at it as our friend was, but yeah, no, I can at least edit it now and then.
Excellent, thank you. And I'll do my best to keep it safe.
Right, so here's Westrun. Here is Gat Shadow, just to the northeast, or northwest, I'm sorry. It's upside down. There we go. The mines down below. What's this marker here? Shade Sparrow. Shade Barrow. Ooh. Corin, any insight on that?
Let me roll for him. I rolled pretty high. Not Ashari druids, but I believe it is an ancient druid burial ground. And then it was corrupted by a baron who turned it into his family's private burial ground. Can everybody so basically everybody but Demi, unfortunately, make an intelligence check from your conversation, see if you guys remember anything from your conversation with Xanaror.
Well,
Okay.
Luca does not.
What? Luca
10.
did? What Luca
I
did?
rolled a 2 for a 2.
When the hell do we lose Cragthor?
I don't know.
Not that long ago.
Or he's still connected? Just
He's still connected, he's just not here. And now, okay, Katie, you're DMing and I'm playing Cragthor, so.
what? Oh.
And
I think he turned off his camera.
Discord's also been acting weird for me.
Yeah.
it did seem like he was getting a phone call or having some other conversation. But
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Something was up.
So, what did Finnick and Cade get? I just noticed it like 10 seconds ago.
It just happened.
Oh, hang on, my Discord is crashing.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
If you all can still hear me.
I think I'm losing Discord
Yeah.
too.
I'm not.
Not here.
I'm next.
Imagine if your camera actually froze at that moment.
Yeah, Luca. Yeah, exactly. Luca is now the DM, and their doll is now playing Luca.
Well, Luca rolled a nat 20 and never stopped blowing up, and now they get to be the DM for a minute. So
Yeah,
go ahead,
exactly.
Katie. Tell us what happened.
Yeah.
I totally did not hear what Finnick and Cade got still. What did you guys get on your rolls?
10.
10 and
6.
6. Okay. Yeah, you
We
guys
are
don't.
not smart people.
Nope, you're not. Don't remember it.
We're wise, but we're not smart.
Yeah. Also, my Discord is now redlining.
I don't
Interesting.
think Luca can hear us.
Yeah, they disconnected.
They're frozen.
They are frozen.
All right.
Discord having
Ladies and
problems.
gentlemen, Discord is dying.
I
We
have
apologize.
Cyrus and Demi frozen now too. Oh, now you guys are back.
Oh,
Yeah, I know you're here.
I can still hear you
Yeah.
fine.
Yep.
We were
Yes.
just perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frozen.
There we
And
go.
away.
All right, I guess we're taking a break there while we fix Discord.
Yep.
So, see you
Sounds
guys in a
good.
few.
All right.
all you want to do with that first period is just throw it right down the garbage.
All right, we're going to do this old school for a little bit. Hi, everybody.
Old school is fun school.
Yeah.
Old school is fun school. Gives me a chance to restart the music. I think Derek will kind of speak up at this point in the conversation. The resistance, from what we've been able to tell, has been able to get in and out of Westrun. If you have some contacts there, you might be able to find someone to help get you in and out of the city, maybe? They have to have some way to do it safely, or else they wouldn't be sending their people there.
Vanroar mentioned something about tunnels.
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask him.
I could reach out. Easy enough. So my notes kept on scrolling away from me as I'm trying to read them. My mouse decided to have a mind of its own.
Yeah, my computer is freaking out a little bit on my other monitor. Okay, we're back. I lost my mouse. So, yeah, contact them, send them a message. Obviously, if there's anything more direct we can do, within reason, obviously. I was gonna say rations, things of that nature. Let us know to help you get there. Take the rest of the day. You've been off fighting, obviously, and leave in the morning, I guess. Even though it's just probably halfway through the morning now.
Well, we'll have some calls to make and some preparation to do.
Yeah.
And do you have any ideas? Is there any way? I mean, we could kill Umbrasil. I think that is magical Winter's Crest land. We just fought a dragon much weaker than that a few days ago, and it almost killed us. I'm not sure. I mean, I think we're we're good at what we do. I don't know if we're in quite an ancient dragon shape like now.
Yeah.
But do you have any ideas of a way to potentially like drive him off or shoo him away? Could we get him to leave somehow?
No? I think it... This is just me talking, obviously. With how much power they've accrued, and the armies they have at their disposal, or the resources they have at their disposal now, I doubt anything would scare them off permanently. You may be able to make them fear for their life to run away, but I have a feeling they would eventually return with more of whatever.
What about breaking the mind control? We were able to do that a little bit before. I don't know how many people we're talking about here.
I think that's a way to scare them off temporarily and buy yourself more time.
Or at least make sure that when we do fight him, he's not surrounded by minions.
Yes.
Sounds like more information to get from Zanror when I contact him.
You may even need to get your own eyes on the situation, as it were.
Oh, yeah, I think we definitely went ahead in that direction. It's just, I want to make sure we don't all die.
Yeah. Understandable. Yeah, I think doing something to maybe... God, I don't want to say break morale, but... And not get them scared either, but... Put them in the mindset of their life being at risk. Again. I think might buy you
Put them on the
time.
defensive.
Yeah, might buy you time. I don't think they're going to leave any place permanently. For very long, at least.
Well, at Turst Fields, we were able to break a couple of them out of
Yeah.
the mind control, and then those ones that we broke out were able to help us break the rest of them out.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that could work.
Yeah, maybe. I definitely think it's worth getting eyes on it and trying to figure out what your next move there is.
Whatever we do, we're gonna have to do very carefully.
Yeah. I think that much is certain. Because I think, unfortunately, whether you all are ready for it or not, you are going to have to start dealing with the consequences of playing with the big boys of the Chroma Conclave.
No, you're right, of course. And he just has kind of a sad look. He says, like, I just thought we'd have more time.
I think you can buy yourself time by playing it right. But beyond that, I don't know much what else you can do.
Is Gilmore with us?
No.
I mean, I don't know why, but I think the way I imagined this was that I'd, reunite with my daughter before I took any insane, ridiculous risks. Probably should have known that was overly optimistic.
That's what will get you. No, yeah.
Did you want to send a message to Zanroar?
Cade seems to finally snap back to his senses. For the last minute or
thought
so,
you
it looked like he
froze
was
now,
stare-
too.
I thought you were
No,
frozen
no,
too.
I was very much in character at that point.
Oh, okay, good.
Cade was not here for the last 2.5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
He's
I
been
think
thinking in his head.
I think Cyrus in character will be like,
Oh.
in your face, like.
Well, before you answer that, if I would have saw Cade in deep thought like that, I want to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
You get surface level thoughts for free.
Absolutely. Surface level thoughts. Cade is trying to visualize Westrun. Its actual layout, how the city is actually laid out. Trying to remember any of the stories of the last time someone tried to lay a trap for Umbrasil, and how it went, and how there was a very little chance of that happening successfully a second time around.
Okay, but I'm gonna probe. So, Wisdom 16.
On a
You're gonna
cleric?
probe my brain.
On a
How
cleric?
dare you? How dare you? You said so. What was the saving throw on that again?
Oh, a Wisdom 16.
Oh, that's a 19.
I mean,
And
we're the ones with
and
the
that's more
highest
out
wisdom
of
in the group.
reflex. And I'll say the resistance is more out of reflex than anything.
Yeah.
And then when he snaps to, basically, and he looks around, he realizes someone's trying to poke around. He kind of feels the magic, and it's like immediately looks at Demi because, like, that feels like your arcane signature.
I was gonna say
Just
you'll
looks
know
over.
it's me.
You know, if you have a question, you could always ask.
Well, it doesn't seem that I get the answers that I need from people. So
Well,
I
I
figured
try
I'd
to
do
be
it my way.
forthright. I try to be forthright with my answers. What is it you wish to know?
Why you looked so distraught.
Less distraught, more concerned. Because even with only the 6 of us, it would be a tough and potentially sacrificial battle. We may not all make it out alive. But if we had assistance from those within the River Maw tribe who have resisted Umbrasil and are currently being forced under his rule and command via those collar devices like we saw back in Turst Fields, we may be able to have enough numbers to balance the scales, so to speak. But we wouldn't necessarily be able to lay a trap for him.
Those things are
He
easy
fell
to
for it
break.
once before. I don't know if he's going to be so willing to do so again.
Cade, you know more than any of us of what these dragons are capable of. I trust your judgment here. I really don't know anything about how to beat him other than I have to.
I mean, it basically boils down to 3 things. Hit them hard, hit them fast, and keep them on the ground. Fortunately, the best way to do that is with a trap. But I don't know if that's something we can pull off. The only thing that might be effective would be something that he's already fallen for in the past. Certain he would recognize the same signs if we were to try to do that again.
What is
Yeah,
it that
fool
he
me once.
Exactly.
What is it that he wants more than anything? Do we know?
Maybe those journals say
Desires
something about that.
Desire is a powerful motivator.
Indeed it is.
I wonder if there's anything he wants that Thordak isn't giving him.
That was my
I mean,
thought.
dragons are intelligent. They're not just like beasts in the forest. They can be reasoned with. Can we bribe him somehow? Get him to turn coat?
Umbrasil.
It's a long shot, but so is fighting him.
Umbrasil has been fighting most of his life. All he wants is safety, security, a home, a lair where he won't be bothered. I don't think
The irony.
after... I've never really thought of it like that.
Wait, what was that?
The
I didn't
irony.
quite hear that. Oh, yeah.
I don't think after what the Chroma Dynasty has done, anyone is willing to give him that.
Well,
Even
where
if
was
it-
his home before? And how was he bothered there?
He's been hunted by several groups over the centuries, various and sundry places.
Demi will say, no one's beyond redemption.
Oh, I think that's true, but
Imagine there must be some place in Exandria where he wouldn't be followed.
Who says it even has to be in Exandria? There are other planes. We know about other planes. But I think Quirin's right. I'm not sure the people of Exandria would accept Umbrasyl just
existing.
deciding to leave the battlefield and go off on his own. They want justice.
Yeah.
If he wants to turn coat and fight with us against Thordak, that's one thing. That I'd absolutely think we should seriously consider, but I don't know if I just want to be left alone on a little private island by myself is really going to fly when you've already killed so many innocent people.
And even if he does show signs of willing to turn against Thordak, I would exercise great caution.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what Raishan offered.
To be fair, Raishan was also known as the Deceiver.
Well, if Umbrasyl has been going mad, as rumor says, how much can we trust his word?
That's very true. He might be just as crazy now. Although I imagine for radically different reasons.
Well, I'm sure being dead and then brought back to life certainly leaves its scars on the mind.
I'm certain it does too.
Is he just as strong now as he was in life?
Well, I mean, he is alive. He was fully resurrected and back to...
Oh, not just like zombie dragon.
No.
Like fully...
Yes.
Okay.
Not like the blue one that we saw.
Well, I guess see what Zanror says. I think hopefully we can kind of work together with the Resistance and find out what their plan is. If they're using the tunnels, maybe we just head in there with them and help clear the road.
And speaking of that blue zombified dragon, has there been any sighting of it? Any word concerning it that you've heard?
Nope. None.
Must be kept under close watch in Amon, I would imagine. Or sent further north.
Or it's killing 100% of the people it's encountered. One or the other.
Well, it's also that.
One is way less depressing, if we're being honest.
It is true. It is true. Hey, look who's back. We got the gang back together.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Back
Baby's
again.
back.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Katie's back. Katie's back. Okay, now that song's stuck in my fucking head.
Patch 3.2 introducing Zoombon. Can't log in because all my UIs are gone. Sorry. I miss WoW Machinima
where you
rap,
were spitting
and I
bars.
will not apologize for missing WoW Machinima rap.
Oh my lord. Bring back the Oxhorn moments.
Nim,
Those old
nim,
days.
nim, 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 nim.
Hello, Alamaga, what the good Dairy Queen.
Anyways.
Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yes, I'll step out for a moment so I can make contact.
Okay.
And Cade will get up and step out of the building, head over to a clear spot where he's got a nice view to the north. And we'll cast Sending.
Okay.
Zanror, this is Cade of the Resistance. We seek to use the tunnels to infiltrate Westrun. Can you provide assistance?
5 words.
I'll leave it at that. Anything else to ask would take more.
Yeah, we can help. With that, we just need to know where and when to meet. Easier close to Turst Field.
Alright, Cade will go back in to relay the message to the rest. Based on our last travel time from Turst Fields to here, it took about a week. What if we picked a spot in between? What if we picked Shade Barrow as a rendezvous point? Would you consider that to be a good idea, based on what you know of the area?
Despite the fact it's haunted, I think that's probably a good spot.
Well, I mean, if it's just ghosts and undead, that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Yeah.
We did pretty good last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Cade is like, "Oh, that's just ghosts and undead, no big deal," Cyrus is just like,
Cade will just give Cyrus the "Are you fucking kidding me?" look. Like, you have been dealing with infernal entities, and you're scared of a couple of Caspers and some rotting, walking corpses.
You just hear Drix out of nowhere because he's invisible just be like, I don't know, zombies kind of sounds fun. But it's not like they can eat my brain, though. I just go poof.
Why does everyone constantly think that zombies just go for the brains? They go for anything that's warm.
Oh, good. Well, we don't have any of that.
Nope.
Not at all.
Luca makes
Cold-blooded.
hollow space inside itself to fill with a little swirl of snowflakes.
Snow
Well, I
Globe
mean-
Luca, we're so back.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Luca gives off any heat, exothermic or endothermic, and Finnick over here is cold-blooded. So maybe only 4 of us really have to worry about zombies.
What about my cold
Huh.
blood now?
They're saying the zombies wouldn't want to eat you.
I don't think they could get through my shell either.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
They can be quite strong, despite the fact that they're falling apart constantly.
Yeah. And some zombies carry around those big, like, crackers. Just
Nutcrackers.
get you in a little vice grip and just...
Hey, Rai, I have an idea for my character for the Wednesday game.
We'll talk later.
Oh no!
Because I think
Ranger.
I know.
Favorite enemy crabs.
And some zombies like to sing songs.
That might be worse, unless they can carry a tune.
That was a buff game. I just did it in the Trick's voice because it was funny.
I was about to say, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
You never listen to the zombies? Am I gonna have to introduce another person to the zombies?
I know who the zombies are. That's why I'm like
Okay.
leaving that one alone. Because I
No,
know it's a rabbit hole we're gonna end up going down.
I don't know. Cade, maybe I'm right to be scared, or maybe it's just in my head.
Shut up! That was so. Right, don't tell me it took you a moment. Please don't tell me it took you
No,
a
it
moment.
absolutely took him a
It
moment.
did, because I was typing it out. And so when I finished and pressed enter is when it registered.
Oh man, that was good.
But do they have their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns?
Yeah. Yeah.
That song touches so hard.
Right here.
Exactly, Luca. Yeah, I think you guys need to go prepare for the travel ahead and come up with a plan. We'll leave you to it. Don't
Right,
leave
well.
without saying goodbye, I guess.
We try to keep that to only once per place of rest, I guess you could say. And so we've already expended that when we ended up moving over into the Feywild.
Ah.
I guess I'll get in contact with Zamro, let him know that we will be able to rendezvous at Shade Barrow to discuss further plans.
Yeah, but how long do you think it'll take to get to Shade Barrow?
As the crow flies, 3 days?
How about as a person walks?
4.
Okay.
Well, we may not need to walk. Necessarily.
So,
I mean, we did just come in with 6 horses and 3 carts.
as a horse runs?
Probably a day faster. Day and a bit.
3 days?
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah. That would make sense. We can leave first thing in the morning and...
I think I would break a horse's back.
That's okay. You can ride in the cart.
Oh, cool.
I figured we wouldn't take all of them. We would load up essentially most of us into a cart and go from there.
That
Not
sounds
all of
like
us.
fun.
Good, I'm not sure I know how to ride.
Oh yeah, no, I really don't either. But doesn't look that hard.
I'm trying to remember who actually has the highest with animal handling out of all of us.
Not me.
Who has more than a
I
plus
think
3?
I think it's you.
Fuck!
It's
I think
just
the
me
plu-
and you, yeah, because
Yeah,
we're
the-
the only ones with the high wisdom.
Yeah, you guys have plus
Oh,
threes.
man.
It's you.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
It's you. It's always been you.
I can at least
It's
talk
me.
to them,
I'm the
and
problem.
hopefully
It's
they're
me.
more willing.
That's honestly good. I think that'd probably be the best idea.
Take the cart.
Yeah, riding in the
Cart
cart
horses.
sounds like the best idea.
Okay. What do y'all want to do with the rest of your day?
We can camouflage the. It's a covered cart, right?
Yeah.
We could camouflage the covering on the cart so that way it makes it blend in better with our surroundings as we're traveling. Camouflage!
I want to go check in
I
with
don't know what that means.
Gilmore
Don't know what that
if I
means.
can,
Um,
because we don't. Sorry. I'm gonna go check in with Gilmore, just find out like how's the work coming on the magic items that he's making for us.
Okay.
I'm
Just-
actually going to go see Gilmore myself.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't need to roleplay any of that out. Just I was curious.
There is a sign at his house that says "Be back later." He is not currently there.
Huh.
I feel like Demi and Cyrus both went separately and both run into each other there.
Like, oh, it's you.
One
you're
went
here.
left around the town square, one went right.
Yeah. Oh, doesn't seem to be anyone home.
Well, I really wanted to talk to him about this book that I read about. Some of those vestiges you guys have, I've heard that Ayun has one of her own. I was hoping he could help me.
Oh. Yeah, but certainly be useful.
Oh well. What's Kay doing to camouflage the cart?
Kay's gonna go find Derek, see if he might have any idea of how to help cover the canvas, basically, with natural materials, so it blends in better along tree lines and the like. Without completely destroying the actual canvas.
I think Luca might join Cade and see if it can help.
I think I could definitely help, but only in a small. Like I have magical tinkering, but that won't cover the whole canvas. It would just be like an area of it. So probably something we'll need to do manually. Plus, I need to drop the map like completely in order to do that.
Yeah.
And then like we don't get the map back until after we're done with that. So I don't know if that's what
Would
we
it be
wanna do.
possible to alchemist paint? Create paint. Would it be possible?
There's no mechanical thing for that in game, but if the DM allows, I'll try to mix some paint. I don't know how related that is to my expertise.
I thought sure there was
What was
artist
that?
supplies.
But does that include paint? like the raw materials
The
for.
actual, like, the dyes and stuff.
'Cause, yeah, I can just make some artist supplies.
Yeah, let me look up Let me look in Xanathars real quick. Tool proficiencies. What does it include?
I don't know why I was thinking alchemist paint. I was thinking more like using alchemy to like create a binding agent to better secure the dyes or the other natural materials to the canvas.
I could try that too.
Proper binding agents, yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking of. I don't know why I said paint. My brain's
Yeah.
gone.
Can I invent super glue before dinner time?
Sure.
No, don't melt down the horse. Do something else.
I
Do
hadn't
something
even
else.
thought about that. Jesus.
I was gonna say there are also several tools that do specifically say they include ink and or paint.
Okay.
So yeah,
Like calligrapher's supplies might have it, or
pretty sure the disguise kit has paint, and then I'm also pretty sure the forgery kit has ink in it.
I can't do either of those. I can only do artisan's tools.
Oh, I thought those were both artisans' tools for some reason.
They're not. They're tools.
I have a
but not-
forgery kit.
You do have a forgery kit. Very cool.
I have a forgery kit.
There
And I
are
just-
painter's supplies. I'm not going crazy.
Yay!
And they are, in fact, an artisan's tool.
So that I could do.
Oh,
So yeah, I can write tool for the job. Get some painter supplies so everybody can have a brush, and we've got like basically an assortment of green and brown paints, so we can basically just camo up the canvas.
Hell yeah.
Turn the whole turn the
Everybody
canvas
who
of
was
this car into a ghillie
involved
suit.
in the painting of
Essentially.
painting the wagon red, because I haven't made enough movie references this evening. Make a survival check for me.
Fuck yeah!
Can I play my pan flute as they're doing this?
Sure.
I've got a -1 in survival, but would I have advantage because I'm using an artisan's tool?
You would,
Even
because
if
you're
it's one
right for
I'm
the
not-
job.
Okay. Even though I'm not proficient in that tool, I don't know.
I thought you got
Like-
it as part of tool.
No, right? Oh no, yeah, you're right. I
Yeah,
think
right.
right tool for the job is like you make a tool and you're proficient in it.
Yeah.
It's
No,
no,
you're
no,
not.
you're not proficient in it. Yeah,
Yeah, so you would have a -1, but you'd have advantage. Also, I am so sorry because I was
Okay.
looking up tool rules, Demi. What did you say a second ago? Or a minute ago?
Oh, I just said I have a forgery kit.
Yeah, it contains ink.
Yeah.
It contains ink and
Yeah.
dyes to
No,
help
I
out too.
I
Yeah,
know. I
yeah,
was
yeah.
just saying I do.
yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
Surprisingly,
so
we have a lot to do with this.
So that
yeah,
means you could-
advantage and guidance.
Yeah, I mean that means if you're using your forgery kit and you don't have proficiency with survival, you would have proficiency on this roll because you have the tool proficiency and have it.
Nice. When did that close?
A while ago.
I
Well,
didn't do that. What's that cost?
I rolled with advantage, and I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 2,
So that's a 1.
and then a 3 on guidance, so it's a 4.
Okay.
So
Demi?
sorry.
So I rolled a 14. I mean, I would still right because I would add my proficiency.
Yeah.
So 17.
Okay, cool. Luca and Cade.
I actually rolled an 18 for a 19.
Nice.
So I don't know, maybe I like was Cyrus gets the paint everywhere but the canvas. Luca can sort of like paint roller it off of itself onto the canvas or something.
Paint gun. Paint gun.
All right, what did you get, Cade?
Math. 24.
Hell
16
yeah.
on die, 2 guidance plus 6.
I like the idea of like Cyrus not realizing where he's painting because he's not paying attention, accidentally painting Luca, and then Luca just rolling along the side. I'm just imagining like the sound that occurs.
I think later that
Lu-
night, Cyrus will study the paints that he has left over and the decanter of endless water, and he will invent spray paint for next time.
You guys feel pretty damn. Aerosol doesn't exist, unfortunately.
But the decanter of endless water exists.
Anyways.
Paint mist. I just looked at chat. This one has a Burger King crown. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are pretty confident you have just between Demi, Luca, and Cade making up for Cyrus. You guys feel pretty damn confident you guys have very successfully camo painted the wagon.
I think through this process, Luca will just kind of studiously avoid Demi, try to be on the opposite side of the carriage.
I would say Demi does the same. It's like every time they're like painting and then they're like, and then they go the opposite direction.
I think Cyrus will occasionally, like, if he's painting alongside Luca, he'll sometimes just turn to say something to Luca and it'll be gone. I'll just go back to painting, and then Demi will be there. And he just does not realize that he never has the two of you in the same place.
The big cart.
Kate is definitely going to clock all of this, but not say a word. Just keep on painting.
Okay.
Can Finnick go ask the horses who wants to come with them?
Yeah, sure. You talk to the horse because you have speak with the animals, right?
Mm-hmm. That will.
You talk to the horses, and you get the idea like it's their jobs and what they do, and they're kind of down for whatever.
Finnick is still trying to, like, how to put this?
Wrap his head around the concept of talking to animals.
Well, to him, they're, I don't know, intelligent?
Is Finnick
Like-
trying to treat
like-
the horses like people?
Yes, because he can talk to animals like he can talk to everyone else. So he's, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say it is hard for you to wrap your head around it. But they're also kind of like, yeah, this is our job. so we'll do it.
And then he would probably ask, how many of you guys do we need to pull that thing?
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah, 4 works.
DM is actually 4.
Yeah, they know how many. Yeah, they know how many other horses go with them. They're smart enough to understand that.
But there was 3 carts and there were 6 horses. Was
Yeah.
one of the carts just fucking bigger?
No.
I thought
They
it
were-
was 2 each.
No, they were. Yeah, it was 2 each. They were going slower.
Oh.
They fully
So that means
opt
with
up.
all 6.
They
Double the horsepower. Yeah, what happens if you put 6 on?
Extra torque.
We get there in 2 days.
It doesn't work like that. It should work like that, but it doesn't work like that in D&D.
Damn.
I mean, you're the DM. You can make the.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I say, yeah, you're the DM.
I mean, if you guys. I mean, if you guys want to feed 6
This is your
horses,
love now.
you absolutely can.
I mean, there was all those rations. We'll just feed them.
Yeah, sure.
I can also create food and water. That issue, so.
Oh, got enough water for everybody for sure. And it might even have all the paint out of it in a day or 2.
I'm still getting over the fact that Luca is essentially a universal applicator for various liquid
Silly
substances.
putty.
Please don't say it like that, Dusk. And Luca is very serious putty.
Are you
No,
sure
no,
Luca's
no.
not very silly, putty?
A serious putty go boom.
Yeah, oh yeah, serious putty is C4.
So you have
Yes,
silly putty
yes, it
and
is.
C4.
That's exactly what
Those are
serious
your
putty
2
is.
choices.
You're either
Also-
you're either taking off Garfield comics from the newspaper or you're blowing a hole in a wall.
Also, fun
I
fact, you can
mean-
make C4 out of silly putty.
I didn't need to know that.
Nope.
Things
didn't.
I didn't need to know, but thank you.
I seriously
thank you very
suggest
much. Oh,
everybody
God.
read the Anarchist Cookbook once in their life.
No,
I'm good.
I like my life the way it is without the FBI paying me random
I was about to
visits.
say, I'm definitely not looking that up, Mr. Agent. I don't need to look at that. Nope, not at all. I am a good, upstanding citizen.
Sir, I promise I'm a good, upstanding citizen. I will not read the Anarchist Cookbook. We're just gonna keep
Get on
playing
the
video
no-fly
games.
How to get on the no-fly list? Exactly.
I don't want to be on the no-fly list.
I'm not on
I think
the
this is
no-fly,
all.
so-
This is all just Rai Rai's scheme to like decrease holiday flight traffic
Yeah.
at the airport. Like,
One victim at a time.
if I get as many
just
people as
heard he
possible
was
to read the
working with
Anarchist Cookbook,
American
then I can just
Airlines.
walk onto the plane.
Airfare would be so much
Airfare plummets.
cheaper. Oh my god, yeah.
Oh,
It's a
man, don't
conspiracy
mention
by
American
me
Airlines,
to-
please.
to-
Don't
to-
mention those. Don't mention those crooks.
Is
Today.
Rai
But
Rai
to the three
working with
FBI
American
but to the 3
Airlines?
FBI agents who just tuned in, I'm not being serious. I was joking
These are all jokes.
For legal reasons.
for legal reasons.
Don't worry, Rai Rai. I got you an attorney. Just give me a call, bro.
Yeah, right.
It's
There's a
free.
reason I have.
It's
There's a
pro
reason
bono.
there's a reason I have a lawyer on retainer. Also, again, jokes for
I
legal
have one
reasons.
too on retainer.
Also, again, jokes for legal reasons.
Wait,
For
hang on.
jokes.
I'm your lawyer friend. Why am I not getting any of these retainers?
Conflict of
Because
interest?
my lawyer has passed bills through Congress. Is that valid?
My lawyer's a family friend, and I've had him on retainer since I was like 19.
No,
So,
I'm kidding.
yeah.
I'm not that kind of
She
lawyer
might
anyway.
retain her. I think
Ghost
over
over here.
I was also going to say, are you that kind of lawyer? That was going to be a legit
Absolutely
question.
not.
Yeah, ghost,
No.
ghost, eesh, awkward. Yeah.
No.
All right. So besides the
He's
cart,
not that type.
besides the cart stuff, is there anything else you guys want to get done today?
Supplies, feed for the horses.
I think Finnick's pretty tied up with the horses.
Cyrus will just be like methodically prestidigitating the paint off of his jacket and like face. And did I get it all?
You're missing a little something in your hair right about here. There you go. There you go.
There? Yeah. All right.
Is Finnick reading the horses?
There was
the
actual
anarchist's
color in it.
cookbook?
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, if there's any of that paint left over, one would actually. Have you ever thought about actually giving yourself color back in your hair?
No. I always kind of figured I've got, Look, I've got one of those faces where everybody knows I'm old. It's fine. I'm not ashamed of it or anything. I'm 62. Who gives a shit if I look 58?
Good point. And Kate will go off to make the second message, or second sending to Zanror.
Okay.
Leaving current location in the morning. Planning rendezvous in Shade Barrow. We'll be there in 3 days' time.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you there. Hopefully all the rumors are just rumors.
If only Kate had another spell slot for another sending. If only.
See you then.
Kate will link back up with the rest of the group and share the news that Zanror and whoever will be accompanying him will be meeting us in Shade Barrow in 3 days. Clock starting tomorrow.
Okay. DM.
Okay.
For these potions of mind reading,
Yes.
you said it takes a spell slot that I have to
Yeah.
use up front.
Yes.
Can I do multiple of those at once?
Yes.
I would like to. I have 3 more false hydra phalanges.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those can I start now?
Let me grab my thing real quick. It has to be a 2nd level or higher spell slot.
So I could do it with my 2 3rd levels, short rest, and then start a 3rd one
Mm-hmm.
with like the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Cool.
And just get those cooking while we're not doing anything for the rest of the day.
Those ones, when you try to read someone's mind through them, they're slightly tinted green or earth tone because there's a little bit of paint in the potion.
Used a couple
Or
of
sorry, I don't-
flasks for-
I don't think I had deducted the false hydrophalange from the first one that I started, which is going to be done tomorrow. So
Yeah,
I think I
yes.
have 2 more.
Okay. So yeah, do it and then take a short rest.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, well, I might not even need the short rest then. If I know I'm not casting spells for the rest of the day, but it doesn't really matter either way. But
For legal reasons, I would say you're able to also get a short rest in.
cool,
After you
cool,
do
cool, cool,
that.
cool, cool. Okay.
And then make the check for it.
What is the check again?
So it is your proficiency times 2 on a d20.
Mm-hmm.
On a d20.
So
Plus
proficiency.
your intelligence.
Okay. So I'm adding 7 to this,
Yeah.
and I'll give myself guidance.
Cool.
Yeah, that's 18 plus 3 plus 7, 28.
Okay.
Remember the second one?
Yep. I think because it's a rare potion, it's like a DC 16. So.
Yeah, that's a 26 on the
Okay,
second
cool.
one.
All right.
And that's 5 days?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 days for those, 1 day for the other one that I started. Cool.
Sounds good.
And we're leaving in the morning.
Yeah.
Before the night's out, Demi will go up to Luca and ask if they can speak to them privately. And you'll notice that Demi has a new necklace on, and it's the seashell you gave her.
Luca sort of takes a moment to respond and then says, "All right, I'll listen."
Is there something going on with those two?
Perhaps, but maybe let them tackle it themselves.
So I guess I was not stealthy enough for you to not know it was me that slipped you that note by how you've been acting towards me.
Yes, what have you told them?
I haven't told them anything.
Insight check. $17.
I rolled a 10 on my persuasion, but I'm telling the truth.
That's how it works.
Why did you warn me then?
Because I don't know what it is, but I really care about you, Luca, and I don't want you to get hurt. And as soon as those words come out of Demi's mouth, she's gonna cast Gift of Gab and rewind the past 6 seconds.
Wait, so what does that do?
I just erased the past 6 seconds of our conversation.
Oh, okay. Luca just sort of wiggles and glitches around the edges for about 6 seconds.
I gave you the note because we all deserve the right to choose to live our life the way we want to.
Something the Cobalt Soul would stop for me otherwise.
More than just you.
But aren't you one of them?
After spending time with you all, I've realized that I never really was. It's never who I was meant to be. There's something inside of me that lets me know I was always meant to be with you. With all of you.
So you're saying they've twisted you as well.
I'm saying that we all make choices. And at the time, we think that they're the right one. But as time goes on, we learn the bigger picture. And sometimes what we thought when we started isn't really where we're going at all. Does that resonate with you?
Luca is quiet for a minute and then wobbles. Like it is resonating. And just says, my experience as I am among humanoids is limited, but I understand a little, I think.
They let me leave my position for one reason. And I told you what that is. I made a choice. Going against what I was told. Everyone can do that if they have the courage.
Wait, above game, what did Demi say? She left her position? Sorry. Or they let her leave?
Oh, I was saying, so above game I was saying that, like, I'm here for one reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of letting you know what that is.
Hmm.
And I went against it, above game.
Okay. Oh, I think I understand. Thank you.
I meant what I said when we were in the air. I will, and I'll grab the seashell. I will cherish this. And every time I think about it, I'm going to think about that lightning hitting the sand and how it makes beautiful forms of glass. It's just like the relationships we form. They can be scary, but in the end, they're pretty magnificent.
Luca doesn't really know how to respond in words, but stretches out to pseudopods, like for big hug.
Demi will embrace Luca.
Luca gives very good hugs. They're not even damp, not a little bit. I think pretty much whenever like you actually like touch Luca, you get even like just like the faintest shimmering of like silver dragon scales. Maybe like more. They're like more definitely scales the harder you hit it, but just sort of a glittering of scales for hug maybe.
As our hug, as we break away from our embrace, Demi will say, no matter what the future holds, I just wanted you to know I was on your side.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I won't forget that.
Now let's go back to all those knuckleheads and make them think everything's fine.
Everything is fine, isn't it?
Demi just kind of shrugs and smiles.
Oh, you're back. You've got to try the pasta. It's really good tonight. Just like nothing's wrong.
Good man, Cyrus.
Oh,
I think
Cyrus,
Luca's-
I think
Oh,
you
sorry.
did miss one more spot, right on your ear.
Okay. Huh?
You got it.
Oh, that it might be a birthmark. I don't know.
I think if Cyrus offers Luca any pasta, it will like reach down to take it off the fork with a tendril and just sort of pull it up inside. Or it'll just, sort of discreetly stick its hand into its bowl before it sits down. Pick up a pasta. One spaghettis.
One very long.
One long noodle of spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti.
One spaghettis.
Somebody touching my spaghetti. Okay.
Is it like the dumble?
Yeah, the dumple.
Dumble.
The presence of a dumpling implies the presence of a much
dumple.
larger dumple.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man, that.
Sort of like the
For a good
existence
day.
of the existence of a Dorito implies the existence of a much larger Doro.
Yeah.
Correct.
Where do you think they come from? It's one big one, and they break it into much smaller pieces. Where do you think there's so many crumbs?
It's a fractal process. It just keeps continuing.
Exactly. As Demi and Luca rejoin the group, Kato just look between the two of them and give a small nod. A silent hope that things have been resolved.
I really wish that sending that I sent earlier would have worked. I mean, sometimes it doesn't work between planes, but I would have loved to talk to the Morrigan again.
Well, was it worth trying again?
I mean, I don't mind burning a slot.
There, your
What if-
slot.
What if you tried again at around the same spot where we went through the portal from here? I imagine that the connection between the planes is still there, even as a fragment, even all this time since it was made.
We have to show her the exact spot, though, because I don't think
Oh, of course.
she remembers that part.
No, I think that was also like a day's journey away from here, wasn't it?
No,
I
that
thought it
was just
was-
right over here by this tree. Just points up
I
the
thought
way.
I thought we traveled for a day and then.
No, it was. We were in
It was
Zephrah, and it was
the
that
day
night,
we
and
arrived
then
in Zephrah, I think, in
rammed
the
in.
evening.
We just ran right through.
Okay.
Fun night.
No, I thought they had sent us to Stilben and we were on the way. And
No,
like after a
we had
day of
just
travel,
finished
we-
talking to
okay.
whatchamacallit, to
Okay.
Lauren and Gilmore and all them.
thank
Yeah.
you.
I remember some names,
Above
not
game,
all.
what was the name of that city again?
Dingorn?
Singorn.
Thank you. I'm gonna go to that tree, and I will cast another sending.
Cade will go with just to make sure nothing fucky happens, because it is the Feywild.
Okay. And you'll send the same message?
No, I think I want to send another one.
Oh, okay.
25 words, right?
Yeah.
So five hands. Okay.
Yeah.
Great Morgan. Demi here. Longing for the Feywild. Heard a city pops up occasionally. Singorn. Have any leads?
Still 6 words.
Okay.
You'll hear back. Yes. They've been known to pop in from time to time. And they're currently to the south of me, on the edge of the Shademark Bog. Can't imagine why you would want to deal with those elves, though.
Demi sends another message back, but she's like fangirling. Thank you so much. I really just appreciate it. And she'll just like kind of go on for 25 words. I'll let the group know. If we want to pass that message along to anybody of importance.
I'm certain Corin would very much like to know that information. As well as Gilmore, I'm sure. Whenever he gets
Yeah,
back from
sure.
where he's at.
Yeah. No idea where he's at.
By the way, Demi, on that second message you sent, that was very impressive how many words you managed to get out that quickly.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if it all went through. I mean, I think I probably only have 25 words. I find her so enchanting.
Morgan is certainly a particularly interesting subject when it comes to the Feywild.
And enchantment is certainly one of her specialties.
Don't I know it?
I think Cyrus has like a look on his face that like he's trying to pass off as pensive, but really he's a little just sad at this idea that like Demi has no idea why she should hate the Morrigan.
Yeah.
If there was
And
a
it's
fourth
just
wall, Kate would be staring daggers at it right now.
You'd be
Like,
doing the
I
Jim
think
Halpert stare.
I think inside Cyrus is bawling. Outside, it's just sort of like, like,
Right.
I mean, above game, you know that I'm an edgelord, so even though like
Oh,
I made
no,
a
for
nicer
sure.
character, you know she's still gonna be
Oh,
fucked up in some
yeah.
way.
yeah. No, for sure.
Can I have all of you make perception checks for me, please?
Oh, fuck.
And the way I immediately reach for
that's right.
2 dice when I make a perception check
'Cause of
because I'm so
Dietrich?
used to playing Dietrich.
God, I'm so glad you guys don't
Uh,
have like passive 23s yet.
I'm so glad the
Incredible.
DM didn't give us an item that gives us a free always advantage on perception checks at like level 2. Like, that
like
was you.
5
That was
It was like 5
that was-
sessions in.
yeah. It was like level 3. Like that was the thing you did.
Yeah.
That's you.
Uh,
That's a you
And
problem.
there's
What'd
a
you guys get?
there's a nat
Oh.
20. There's a nat 20 for a 22.
17,
I rolled a nat 20 for a 21, right?
23, 21. What did Demi get? 17?
And yeah, can I do passive?
Is your passive higher?
Yeah, I have a 19.
Okay, yeah. Finnick, Cade, and Luca.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
17.
17.
22.
22. Hey, you guys were really, really well.
We had a good dinner.
1 spaghetti.
1 spaghetti each.
The spaghetti was wonderful.
A spaghetti.
Spaghettis.
It was
A single-
carrot-based
a
spaghetti.
singular-
Did wonders for our eyesight.
Lord.
A singular spaghettis.
On like the second ring, I would say you all recognize the sound of the warning bells.
Oh,
man.
fuck.
People start leaving, not running, but like leaving quickly to go home. And Derek kind of comes down from the building and kind of runs past you guys towards the gate. Towards the entrance
Derek,
you guys
what's going
coming
on?
out of. I have no idea.
Can I
Coming
just
with.
do a thing with my
Yeah,
gun?
pull out my wand and just start running after
Okay, cool.
him
War
toward
pick
the
and shield
danger.
out.
Yep. Follow
Great.
low.
Oh, I'm.
I have Drix start holding the action every round, like
Okay.
I always do.
I'm immediately going to Crimson Right, so I'll take my damage. Let me just roll it.
Okay.
Pepper box full of loaded. Yup.
Give me 1 second. My cats knocked all my dice off my table. My whole tray
Oh,
and
no.
everything last night.
Scatter!
No, it was bad.
Oh.
So I'm having to find where they are. All right, we're good.
Okay. You all see Derek kind of stop. Probably about... I know, it worked so much better than I thought it would.
Yeah, my thirds are gone too, by the way. No spirit guardians.
You can upcast it.
I don't have
Oh,
fourth.
that's right, you don't have 4th yet.
That's next level, I think.
You
I'm at cleric 5.
all see Derek stop probably about 50 feet shy of where you guys know the line for the bubble is. As someone has already, the person that the warning bells rang out for, has walked through the shell that protects Zephrah.
Do we recognize this person?
Yeah.
I don't think you would immediately recognize this person. They're standing there, have their face covered. They're wearing these dark blue robes and they have their face covered.
Who's there?
What's the
Show
build?
yourself.
And I think that's a really, really good place to end it.
Fucking shit!
I'm falling asleep and probably can't do this justice right now.
You bastard, you.
Sorry.
Bastard. How dare you.
Right when my
Sorry.
shit starts working again, goddamn.
God damn it.
5 more minutes, Mom?
5 more minutes, Mom?
Dad, can I please just leave the game on? I just want to do one more round. I promise, I'll go to bed
Playing
after.
Civ 6.
I
One
will-
more turn. One more
I
turn.
will give you one more breadcrumb, but we're going to end it there, okay? Because legitimately I am falling asleep. They will pull their hood back. You see the stark blonde hair of Allura Vysoren.
Bullshit!
And that's where we're going to end.
Really,
Nope,
really,
nope,
go
really
for it.
quickly
Shit.
Yeah,
Nope.
go for
before we
No.
end.
Before you
No.
end.
Before we end, Cyrus will put a hand out to lower everyone else's weapons.
Okay.
Take a step forward and just say 2 words. Hi, Munchkin.
Oh
I
shit.
thought
Okay.
he was gonna say hi, mommy.
And that's where we'll end. And that's where we'll end.
What?
I just wanted to end on that.
I'm so happy you did.
I thought you would just say
Yeah.
hi, mommy, and move on.
So, we'll unpack this next week because I'm falling asleep.
Okay.
Actually, we're gonna unpack this on Patreon.
We're definitely gonna talk about this on Patreon. So yeah, we'll be back next Monday for this because we won't be here Wednesday because it is Thanksgiving in the States the next day, and so I'm always busy Wednesday evenings, unfortunately, for Thanksgiving. But yeah, we'll be back next week to unpack this. We'll be back not this Wednesday, but the next Wednesday to do the final couple episodes of Cult Busters. And yeah, should be good. Hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving.